George Santos burst onto the national stage in 2022, flipping a New York congressional district and helping secure a narrow Republican majority. He sold himself as the embodiment of the American dream, a self-made son of immigrants, Wall Street success, and public servant. But soon after his election, investigative journalists exposed his biography as almost entirely fabricated. Fake degrees, fake jobs, and invented family history. Santos quickly became a national punchline and a symbol of political deception. Calls for his resignation came from both parties, but he refused to step down, enduring months of ridicule and scrutiny. In December 2023, the House expelled him, a rare and decisive move. Federal prosecutors then indicted him for a slew of financial crimes, including defrauding donors and identity theft. Overwhelmed by evidence, Santos pleaded guilty in April 2025 and began a 7-year prison sentence that July. His spectacular rise ended in disgrace, but his story was far from over. On October 17, 2025, President Donald Trump shocked the nation by commuting George Santos's prison sentence. Santos was released immediately from FCI Fairton, New Jersey, after just 3 months behind bars. Trump defended his decision on Truth Social, calling Santos's punishment excessive and claiming he'd been mistreated in prison. He also praised Santos's unwavering loyalty to the Republican Party, explicitly linking the commutation to political allegiance. The move fit a familiar Trump pattern, using presidential clemency to reward allies and challenge the justice system. Freed from prison, Santos wasted no time thanking Trump publicly and privately, calling it a true second chance. He described a memorable phone call with the former president, highlighting their personal connection. Santos announced he wouldn't disappear from public life. Instead, he championed prison reform, inspired by his own experience and Trump's rhetoric. He accused FCI Fairton officials of mistreatment, vowing to hold them accountable and to fight for better conditions for inmates. Santos's pivot from disgraced politician to prison reform advocate was dramatic and highly public. He positioned himself as a voice for those mistreated behind bars, promising a campaign for accountability. Whether this new mission is redemption or reinvention remains to be seen. Trump's commutation of Santos's sentence ignited fierce backlash. Democrats and legal experts called it an abuse of power, arguing it undermined the justice system and rewarded political loyalty over accountability. Critics noted Santos's serious crimes and lack of remorse, warning the move sent a dangerous message about justice for the well-connected. Trump supporters, meanwhile, defended the decision as correcting an excessive, politically motivated sentence and protecting a loyal Republican. The public response was sharply divided, mirroring the nation's deep partisan rifts. For some, it was proof of Trump's disregard for democratic norms. For others, a bold stand against a biased system. The debate over justice, power, and loyalty was reignited nationwide. The Santos saga spotlights the uneasy intersection of politics and justice in America. When presidential clemency is tied to party loyalty, it fuels perceptions of a two-tiered justice system, one for the powerful, another for everyone else. The president's near absolute power to pardon or commute sentences intended for mercy can become a political weapon. Trump's explicit praise of Santos's Republican loyalty underscores how allegiance can shield public figures from consequences. This transactional politics risks eroding trust in institutions and encouraging impunity. Santos now claims he'll fight for prison reform, but for many, his name remains synonymous with deception and controversy. His story leaves Americans questioning whether justice is truly blind, or if it sometimes peeks at who's on the scales.